welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a ton of different things you can do with toilet paper rolls for your hamster. These are all my toilet paper rolls. Hamster owners really like collecting toilet paper rolls, and if you're a hamster owner, you can relate. And if you have a ton of these toilet paper rolls and you don't know what to do with them, this is the right video for you. So I'm going to be showing you a bunch of DIYs that you can do with toilet paper rolls for your hamster, and you can make so many. So for number one, we're going to start simple. You can use this toilet paper roll as a tube for your hamster. It's a really good tube, and dwarf hamsters really like to crawl through these. With a Syrian hamster, you can cut a line and have them crawl through this. For the dwarf hamster, you can just keep it closed. For number two, we are going to be cutting strips onto the thing. So this is how you do it. So what we're gonna have to do is cut a strip, a bunch of really mini strips, like this. And now I'm going to cut the other side. So you want to make sure that they're not too short or not too long. I think this is a good amount of cut to it. You're going to need treats for this, and then only fold one side in, so that it looks like this. You can see it's super close here. And then we're gonna grab in a bunch of treats. I just have a mix of seeds because Willow goes crazy over them. And then you can drop them into the tube. And then after this, you can close it up. There. And we're done with this. This is basically a great way to have your hamster try to chew through, and if your hamster doesn't chew, this is a great way to get your hamster to break their boredom, especially for bored hamsters, and they're gonna have to work for their treats, and they are obviously a lot more motivated to chew it and work for something because they're the treat. For number three, this is very similar to the last one, but it's a lot easier. So for this one, all you have to do is fold the sides in like this, as I'm demonstrating. So it looks like this now. It's super easy. And then, as you can see, it's nice and closed there. Grab some treats. I'm gonna put a few mealworms in here. Close this hole up just by doing the exact same thing. And this is what it looks like, and it's super easy, and they also have to work for their food. For the next one, we are going to be doing something that isn't really like a tube. This is super different than all the other ones I'm gonna be doing. So for this one, all you have to do is fold the toilet paper tube up. There. And then what you have to do is cut strips. So I would just say not too thin, but not too thick. So just cut things like this. So I realized that I cut the strips way too small. Just make sure they're bigger than that. There. Now, all you have to do is, you're gonna see a bunch of these, right? And now, you're gonna have to take two and put it like this. Put it crisscrossed. Now, the next step is to take another one and put it over. Like that. And then now, take it and put it here. So you're gonna be seeing a star shape, and it's just gonna look like this. And now all you have to do is keep on layering it until you're done. So you should have something that kind of looks like this. It doesn't really look that good, but you can make it nicer, but I'm just not very good at this stuff. So yeah, so all you have to do is kind of flatten these sides to make it more puffy. And then next we put some treats in. So I'm just gonna try to put some of these little flowery treats into my thing. And then your hamster can just work for it, and it's also really pretty. The next boredom breaker is actually pretty different than all the other ones, and I actually really like this one. And we're going to be making a hay forager, and all you have to do is fold it in. Like that. And then the next thing you need are scissors so that you can cut little things. So now you're gonna cut some triangles. Just try to make sure they're not too big. Try to make sure they're kind of small, not too big. About this size. And you should have this, and then put it back to the original form. So basically you should have 3 triangles. I have 3 different sizes, and this is basically how it should look. The next thing you're going to be needing is some hay, some treats, and this, of course. What I have here is orchard grass hay, because it's a very soft hay, and since your hamster is going to be digging in this, you have to make sure that's a soft hay like orchard grass hay. I would say botanical hay is a really good thing to put in here because it has herbs in it. Stuff it into your tube. Like that. Make sure that your hand is blocking so that it doesn't come out. And then just keep on stuffing your tube with it. There. And then just keep on stuffing it. Now the next thing you're gonna need is a treat. So I'm just gonna pop a random treat in there and then stuff more hay in. And then put another treat in and stuff it in. And then fill it up until it's fully stuffed with hay. So basically it should look like this. Obviously the treat that you put in there cannot come out because it is fully hidden inside of the hay. So what your hamster is gonna have to do is they're gonna have to dig in here, take hay out, pull hay out, just to try to get their treat. And obviously hamsters don't like hay, so they're not gonna eat the hay or anything. And I think that this is a great way to bust your hamster's boredom. For the next DIY, you are gonna need a toilet paper roll, a half sheet of paper, and some treats. So the first thing you have to do is place your toilet paper roll on the paper and then roll it up until it's like that. And then take one side, there's gonna be a lot of slack there. And feel where it is, twist it into the thing. There. Now you're gonna see here, there, and now just slip a treat in there, and then twist the other side. So your cracker should look like this. This is a cracker, so all your hamster has to do is just tear the paper open, which should be quite fun actually for them. And yeah, so this is how they got the tree. It's pretty different than the other ones. So for the next one, you're gonna need at least 2 toilet paper rolls and then a pair of scissors. So you just have to fold this in half, like that, and then cut a circle in here, and then take it out like that. So basically you're gonna have a circle like that. And then the next thing you want to do is take your next toilet paper tube and kind of stick it in there. So now you have a toilet paper maze. So try to make sure that your toilet paper tube isn't taking up too much of the space. Make sure that they have space to come out and keep on walking. And you can continue this by making a lot more mazes, and I'm just using 2 to make it easier. But you can just customize it as much as you want, and that's the great thing about these mazes. And this is only dwarf size. It is way too small for Syrians. So yeah guys, that is all the DIYs that I'm going to be doing for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.